daggone seatbelt. Barely hit the brakes and the daggone thing wants to lock on me, and I try to get comfy, and I can't. Well, we got a chance for severe weather again today. As you can see behind me, it's getting cloudy. It was sunny most of the day, but now it's starting to cloud up. We got a tornado warning in a town called Canton, which is north of us. So that tornado warning, it's bad that they're getting it, but it's not one that I got to worry about because it ain't going to hit Tyler. It's going to stay north of us the way it's heading. But that could change at any second. There's a storm coming our way that could produce a tornado. That one could suddenly change directions out of nowhere. Because, it's always unpredictable. You don't know exactly, like when a tornado's on the ground, you don't know exactly which way it's going to go, which way, what it's going to hit, what it's not going to hit, and all that. They're very unpredictable. So, y'all might get to see some footage of the storms today because it actually might hit during the daylight and when I'll be awake. So, I'll be able to go outside and record some of it for y'all again. Instead of, me saying we got a chance of storms, you never see it because it hits at daylight, it hits at nighttime, and I don't really see any point. I guess I could at some point, like, when the storms hit at night, I guess I could set up the camera and do a time-lapse of the storm as it passes through, so y'all can see the time-lapse, like the lightning and all that. And then, sometimes the storms hit when I'm asleep, so, yeah. But yeah, they said the tornado is heading northeast at 40 miles an hour going towards Canton. They said if it keeps on the track it's on, it's going to hit the south side of town. Head toward this, kind of on the south side of it. So, my friend that lives up there is alright, because I think she lives on the north side. But then again, I could be wrong. She might be on the south side. I think she might be on the south side now I think about it. I have to look at the map exactly where she lives at and see if it's south or north side of town. And it was nice right before not too long before I started recording. It was nice, bright and sunny outside. Now it's clouding up. And then watching the radar and the weather most of the day, I'm going to see if I can't get my local weather channel up here, my favorite one. I can get local channels, I just can't get my favorite one, KLTV Channel 7. They're my favorite as far as, like, it's funny that I just thought about that, KLTV Channel 7. It's Channel 7, and it's ABC. And I've noticed that a lot of places across the United States, there's an ABC Channel 7. I've noticed that in a lot of areas in the United States. That's like a common thing, seems like, ABC Channel 7. I've seen it in multiple states and just here in my local area, so. But yeah, they're my favorite one because they're the ones I've seen be the most accurate and all that, as far as like the weather and everything. Of course, you got some of them people out there that hate them, but, it's like, it doesn't matter how good or bad or whatever, there's always going to be somebody out there that hates it. There's always going to be someone out there talking crap about it. Including yourself. No matter how good of a person you are, how much money you make, or how poor you are, no matter what, there's always going to be somebody looking down your back, always somebody going to talking crap about you. It's just the way of the world. They're always going to look, no matter how good or bad you do, they're always going to look down on you. But hey, you ain't got to let it keep you down, do you? Sometimes, I understand that sometimes it gets to the point where you can't stand it, so you start beating yourself up because what they say, is personal sometimes, and you hide inside yourself, so you beat yourself up over it. But there are times you can pull up, you got to pull yourself out of it and keep on pushing. I'm about to go home and eat me some food. Play a little QB. I guess I'll play a little QB. Earn a little money on QB. Do some surveys. Some surveys. Looks like the line's way back here, so I get ahead of everybody. And turn. Because that line's way back there. I got some big chickens in here with me, and they just slid across the seat. I'll be back. I was. sounding lightning. I saw it earlier, now you've seen it like this. As you know, that tree limb was down before. That little one over there wasn't. And that's what it's looking like now. I had to stop recording because I had to run inside and take cover because the rotation of the tornado came right on top of us. I was out recording and then I noticed that rotation's coming right over us, so I ran inside and took cover. Well, I say ran inside and took cover. I went inside and sat down in front of the TV instead of watching the TV in the bedroom. So that's why the video abruptly ends, because I was running inside to watch the weather because that rotation came right on top of us. It's still going on now. Some people I know where they live at, the rotation's on top of them now, so it ain't over for some people yet, but this is it currently here now.